I'm Sascha Meinrath. I run the X Lab at the New America Foundation and am the founder of the Commotion Wireless project, which builds mesh wireless technologies.
What are you doing with Wi-Fi mesh?
So we're using Wi-Fi mesh as a mechanism to spread low-cost connectivity around the globe. Today, 2 to 3 billion people are meaningfully online, and that leaves 4 to 5 billion people that aren't. And we see mesh as one solution to help get them online.
So how does mesh work in the examples that you have?
So we have mesh wireless networks all around the globe, including in Africa, where we have 2 different use cases. One is a rural area in Somaliland, where we are interconnecting a campus of educational buildings to one another and to the surrounding community in order to allow people in that community to access all the resources that are in those educational buildings. The second is in Tunisia, and we're using that as a portal, a local area networking spanning about 10 to 12,000 people to provide access to everything from a municipal portal so that people can be engaged in the civics of their municipality, to local maps and French and Arabic Wikimedia, and a lending library of electronic books, and chat rooms, and a variety of other resources.
So how does it work? Let's say I'm a Somali, and I arrive near where the coverage is. What happens?
So if you have a Wi-Fi enabled device, a Commotion mesh network will feel just like any other wireless access point. You will join it just like any other wireless network. If you download the Commotion software onto your device, whether it's a smartphone, or a laptop, or a desktop, or an old Wi-Fi router, then that device not only can join that network, but can extend the size of the network. Think of it as sort of an organically growing system, whereby the more devices you introduce to it, the larger it can become.
And so it's a piece of software on the hardware that provides coverage.
Correct. So Commotion is software, not hardware, and it's built to run on a variety of different hardware platforms. And it's done that way. We built it that way because we know that there's a variety of different equipment on the ground around the globe, and we wanted this to be maximally extensible to as many different areas as possible.
So is the Tunisia example functioning yet, or is that like the Somali one coming to fruition?
So the Somali is fully operational, and the Tunisia one is as well. In fact, there was a recent New York Times story on that work, and people can go and look up Commotion Wireless, and you will pop up a lot of information about it. It currently spans about 70% of a town of about 10 to 12,000 people.
And do you know how many people are using each of those networks?
We don't track users, and we don't track it purposefully because we actually don't want to be part of surveilling the users of these kinds of systems.
Okay, so you have a sense of how many are covered, but not actually how many are used.
Yes. Well, we know from the uptake of different applications that run on that network that in Seattle, for example, it's in the hundreds, if not the thousands already.